Mr. Guy Mitchell there at Heartaches by the Numbers. It's straight up and down at 9 o'clock on a Friday evening. You know what that means. It is time for part 2 of Live 5, and I'm going to let Mr. Steve kick off this part of it. Go ahead, Mr.
All right, we're
Steve.
going to go back to 1965, 66, something like that. Just imagine you're a teenager in Bend, Oregon, and on your favorite rock station, you hear...
Okay, nurse, send her in. Right this way, miss. Yeah, that's fine. Now, will you look at the card? What do you see?
A dance?
No, the eye chart, silly.
Wow.
Hey, no, by the picture.
The Live 5?
Okay, forget it. You can see fine. Saturday night, Redmond, VFW Hall. Don't miss the Live 5, 9 to midnight. By the way, anytime you moms and dads want to pop on by, go right ahead. Be their guests, free. You'll be impressed at the way they handle things. For a really great time. Don't miss a really great group. The Live 5, this Saturday night, Redmond, VFW Hall, 9 to midnight, $2.
We'll see you there.
1965 or 66 or 67, somewhere around there. Radio ad from the city of Bend. And Don, dude,
The VFW.
I was in high school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so if that guy that did that ad was 26 years old in 1966, he was born in 1940, and he's now 82 years old. So we hope you're a radio announcer emeritus and that you're enjoying life. But isn't that neat to go back in time to those ads from the 1960s?
Hear that sort of stuff. I was just barely first grade or heading into first grade about that time myself. So
well done, Ed.
Yeah.
For the Live 5 at the Bend Armory and Redmond Armory, rather, and with a gal and a guy and background music and some sound effects with the door opening and closing. And it was all analog. I know how they produced that ad.
I was going to say a
lot easier now.
Old school for sure.
Old school, folks. So welcome into our part 2 of Live 5, a young rock and roll band from Salem, Oregon. We did the part 1 a couple weeks ago. They were formed in 1965. And because of things, they had only a brief run at it, Don. 65 to 67 or 68, something like that. Salem's local teen dance concert promoter, Ed Doherty. And Chuck knew Ed, knew of Ed. Ed Doherty was a big figure in the Mid-Willamette Valley in Oregon in the 60s, late 60s, into the mid-70s. He kept the Live 5 busy, playing in dance halls all over the state, at the Salem Armory, opening for big national acts, including Sonny and Cher, Paul Revere and the Raiders, the Everly Brothers, the Mamas and Papas, the Lovin' Spoonful, and many others, and the band included.
Names like Bill O'Brien. He was a great frontman with a very authentic delivery of the local, or lead vocals, rather. Jerry Myers had played guitar less than a year when he joined, but loved playing and worked hard at covering his parts, for which he had developed a genuine feel from all of his hours spent listening. Stan Steiner was on keyboards, was the most musically trained, which contributed hugely when working out harmonics and arrangements. Joe Smith on bass guitar was also well schooled and extremely helpful in that regards. Craig Martell was on drums, was also musically trained, and provided a very solid rhythmic floor with Joe and Stan to build off of it.
And of course they had great pants.
Yeah. Oh, we loved those pants for sure, especially that colorized picture we seen
We
last
touched on this 2 weeks ago, and
show.
one of the band members' moms took awning material and made these pants with vertical red stripes that impressed the Rolling Stones so much, wanted to find out where you got them. Yeah, I mean, it went great for quite a while, and that part of your life that might have been 3 years or whatever you'll remember forever. Rubbing elbows with the Rolling Stones, right? Oh shoot, the Beach Boys Sonny and Cher, all of the greatest.
A lot of the biggest names at the time.
But it finally did come to an end. Hey, Don, it's rock and roll, and it's one of those things where it can be intense. Not all of the time. Everything is sunshine and roses.
Right.
So here's what happened, apparently. Thank you, Chuck, for this research. The beginning of the end for the Live 5 started after they bit of a botched performance opening for the Beach Boys at the Portland Memorial Coliseum. Now, drummer Craig Martell said he was at the point where he was done with the whole thing, and he quit the band. So another drummer was brought into the group, but it wasn't long until Stan Steiner, the guy on the keyboards, decided to hang it up, and he was going to concentrate on school. Because Stan was leaving, Bill O'Brien decided there really wasn't enough good reason to stick around. He too left Live 5. And Jerry, meaning Jerry Meyer, left the group to travel around Europe. So the only guy left was Joe Smith on bass guitar. He reformed the band with new musicians, but it was never the same Live 5.
Well, we're going to hear 4 great tunes from them. Kicking it off, Take the Good with the Bad, a band original written by Live 5 guitarist Jerry Myers. Mm-hmm. Also, Who Knows, a band original, Let's Go, Let Go, Let Go, a cover recorded by Hank Ballard and the Midnighters in 1960. And we'll wrap it up, Anyhow, and Anywhere, a cover recorded by The Who in 1965. So go ahead and kick it off there, Mr. Steve.
Take it away, folks. It's the mid-60s, and here are the Live 5.
Sometimes I think I could be better off, but I couldn't. Even if I could break away from you, baby, I wouldn't. But thinking about it then, since the love you might not come
what a guitar sound on that one. We both like Jerry on the guitar there.
Yeah.
Man, that what a fantastic sound, and we really like that. That's the first two of the songs of our part 2 of Live 5.
And they were both written by band members. They were band originals. And the reason I'm saying Who Knows, Hunose, is one of my new favorites, kind of like if I were Carpenter. Grant and the Blue Boys, one of my all-time favorites. If you would have played that song in 1966, I'm in high school in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you played that song on WFIL AM Philadelphia, I would have said, great. Wow, neat song. You know what I mean? That these folks were good enough to go nationwide. That's why they opened for some of the best bands in the nation here in the Mid-Willamette Valley. If you come to the Mid-Willamette Valley, it's different than if you came to Omaha, Nebraska. But if you came to the Mid-Willamette Valley in 1967 or 1973, you wanted a good group to open for you. A good local group, many times, to open for you. And there they were.
Okay.
Damn, dog. No, I mean, you agree, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You play Who Knows on any radio station at the time. The musicianship was great. The harmony was great.
We both love the guitar on that.
The guitar was
Absolutely.
awesome. Anyway, folks.
Okay, well, coming up next, we've got Let's Go, Let's Go, Let's Go. And that was covered by Hank Ballard and the Midnighters, originally in 1960.
Indeed.
Anyway, Anyhow, and Anywhere, a cover recorded by The Who, 1965. So, Mr. Steve, go ahead and
right, buddy.
let's hear Let's Go, Let's Go, and Let's Go.
Live 5, doing Hank Ballard and the Midnighters. Now, when Hank Ballard did this, it was 1960. So, kids, it's only 5, 6, or 7 years later, right? You get it, right?
Okay.
That Live 5 did this. But, all right, let's go back in time and let's go and let's go and let's go.
There's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, there's a house party way across town. People coming from miles around. But oh, you put it right there. Let's go see about now. Well, that's it. Now let's get way up on the hill. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. We're gonna greet the rising sun. All night long we're gonna fall until we hear your mama call. Well, that's it. Now let's get and go way up on the hill. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody's gonna be good. My friends and yours will never be. Oh, that time it's gonna be. Come on, baby, let's go see. Well, that's it. Now let's get and go way up on the hill. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, there's a thrill upon the hill. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go.
great tunes. Well, actually, there was more from, if you included part one, but those were from the night.
yeah.
Part two of Live 5. Four
Another-
more great tunes.
Favorite of mine is that last one.
Well,
It was early Who.
I
folks.
like all of them.
Mid-late 60s Who. And I thought they did a very, 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 very credible job of that.
That last one was Anyway, Anyhow, Anywhere,
Yeah, buddy.
covered by The Who from 1965. Let's Go, Let's Go, Let's Go before that. And Who Knows, a band original. And we kicked off the tunes with Take the Good with the Band. And the first two band originals.
Are young people, with other lives, and they went their separate ways. But you do wonder. You know where I'm heading. You
Right.
wonder what could have happened.
Sure.
Yeah. So
All
that's
right.
a parting comment. You wonder what could have happened, and it could have. They were that good, Don.
Well, they bumped heads with some of the best in rock and roll. So there you go,
kids.
folks. Hope you
Wow.
enjoyed a two-part segment from the Live 5.
Sweet home, you're in an oldies weekend.